Hi, y'all. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing really well, and I'm coming to you to do our reading. What am I saying? So let me tell you about my week. I decided to cancel Christmas. No, I'm not turning into Scrooge. But with COVID and everything, I think that it's irresponsible to drive to Arkansas and stop all along the way and expose my family and my friends to anybody that I came in contact with. Because anyone I came in contact with is someone that they're coming in contact with. And no, I'm not perfect at social distancing. I do always wear a mask, but I'm definitely not perfect at it. And a lot of times I go out to eat, so you take off your mask when you get there. Not perfect. But at the same time, I just think it's unnecessary risk. So that means I get to decide what restaurant I'm going to eat at. If you have any ideas, let me know, okay? And I decided to do something a little bit different tonight. Oh, first of all, this is for my Geminis for the week of December 14th through December 20th, 2020. This year is almost over. That does not mean that COVID's going to disappear on January 1. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot different. But I think that long-term for the year, it will be different. However, we are entering the age of Aquarius. A week from Monday is the beginning of the age of Aquarius and the winter solstice. And so that's an important day. Now, I have been looking for mistletoe. So if you find me any mistletoe, I need it. Because I'm going to do a video this week on mistletoe and the esoteric meanings behind it and the history and all that stuff. So we're going to start out. The first card we get is the reverse 10 of Cups. So we're going to straighten it up. And this is all about being happy at home, having what you need. I mean, he's got this land. He's happy about it. He's like, yay, I've got a perfect family. He's got 2 kids. He's got his wife. He's happy in his home. But we also get this upside down. So we're going to turn that up once again. And this is a card about heartache. This card does not mean that you're having a heart attack. This card means that something hurts you inside. So even though you've got a happy home going on, and even though this was reversed, there's something going on that's keeping you from realizing your full happiness, from getting your full fulfillment. But this is the Ace of Cups, also reversed. We're going to turn it right side up. And see, he's got 5 streams. And when you ever see 5, you think of the pentagram, or it's spirit, earth, air, fire, water. That means you've got everything you need to start on this new project, start on this new love, start on this new things. But you have to trust in that. You have to trust in spirit and earth, air, fire, and water. All the elements are there. But you're still not quite sure about that. You're not quite sure if this is what you want. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, Gemini. The next thing we get is the Ace of Pentacles. You are starting a new project, either at work or you're starting a new job or something like a new career. Something new is coming along. And it's going to be financially good for you. But I think you have doubts about it. But don't. You get the Wheel of Fortune, which once again is reversed. You got a lot of reversals going on. But to me, that just means you're going to have to wait. Because I believe they're just watered down. They're not an opposite. It doesn't mean it's going to not work out. It just means it's not going to happen as fast as you'd like. You're going to have good luck. You know how when you spin the wheel and things, you know, you get something. You always get some prize. So when you're spinning this wheel, it's going to work out just slower than you like. Then we get the Temperance card, which goes back to that slower than you like. This card is saying that you need to be patient and to take things in moderation. Don't jump in so whole hog that you're not keeping balanced. You need balance here. So when you jump in whole hog, Geminis, sometimes you forget to take care of your family, especially if it's a new career. And that might be what's hurting you, is that you're forgetting about them. And it's going to keep you from having the fullness of your great relationship if you don't do that. Now, I'm going to ask my pendulum a question about that. Does Gemini become sad because they failed to be balanced between home and work? And saying yes. So you need to do that. If you don't know how to ground, I mean, it's too cold to walk barefoot outside, but you can walk barefoot inside. You can do a guided meditation, go on YouTube and find one. I've done a few, but not like some people have done. Lori Cabot has an amazing one where it's basically 7 chakras. It's a crystal countdown. It's amazing. Look that one up. I encourage that. That's one that I use a lot. Go ahead and find some way to ground yourself. That's what you need. You need to be grounded so that you can appreciate what you have and where you're going. Because if you don't, you're going to end up hurting people that care about you. Namaste, y'all. If you want to do a private reading, and it's so much better to do a private reading because this particular reading, for example, is geared towards just Geminis. But for example, I'm a Taurus sun, an Aquarius moon, and a Leo rising. And that means that I have all those signs in my chart and they're all going to be reacting differently. And so when you look at them completely is when you get it, or when you do a private reading that's not just about a general astrological reading, you're going to get a much better reading. You're going to find something that's true for you. So y'all, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. Don't forget, on January 6th, I'm going to be 5th, I'm going to be answering your questions that you've sent me by text to 405-512-9400. And I'm just going to answer them. They're free. And of course, if any of this resonates with you, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a good one.